Good morning, everyone. I am Vanchaka Garg from Legal Path Coaching, and now we are starting with the Constitution series for you all. It is relevant for judiciary aspirants as well as people and students who are preparing for other exams as well. This is our lecture 1 for Constitution. Today, we will talk about the story behind the Indian Constitution. उसको किसने बनाया, किसने फ्रेम किया एंड उसको इतना पावरफुल कैसे बनाया गया है. क्यों इंडिया, after even gaining freedom, spent almost 2 years and 11 months writing this one particular book, the longest constitution in the world. The question arises कि हमें constitution की need क्यों थी. When India became free in 1947, we had independence, but no fixed system of governance. There were only 562 princely states, British provinces, and a population that had just gone through partition. The biggest question was who will rule and how will they rule. A constitution was the need of the hour to unite a divided country under one framework, protect the citizens, and define the powers of the government so that no one again becomes too powerful. So our constitution became the rule book of the nation, but more than that, it became a promise. A promise for what? Justice, equality, liberty, and fraternity. Now, let's time travel a little. The idea of having a constitution wasn't sudden. In 1934, M.N. Roy first proposed a constituent assembly. Later, the demand was taken up by the Indian National Congress. Later, the demand was taken up by the Indian National Congress. Finally, under the Cabinet Mission Plan of 1946, our constitution was formed. It had 389 members initially, representing provinces and princely states. But after the partition, the number came to 299. These were not politicians only. They were lawyers, scholars, women leaders, and social reformers. People like Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sardar Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru, and of course Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who became the chairman of the drafting committee. They started working on 9th December 1946, and after 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days, the final draft was ready. On 26th November 1949. On 26th November 1949. And that's why we celebrate 26th November as Constitution Day. As Constitution Day. Earlier it was called Law Day, but after 2015 we call it the Constitution Day. We call it the Constitution Day. Now let's move forward a little bit about the historical background. Remember, the Constitution was adopted. The Constitution was adopted in 1949, but it came into force on 26th January 1950. Why this date? Because 26th January was the day India had celebrated as Poon Swaraj Day. ये जो पर्टिकुलर डेट है इसको मनाया गया था एज पूर्ण स्वराज डे, एंड दैट्स वाई दिस इज द पर्टिकुलर डेट दैट इट केम इनटू फोर्स. द डिक्लेरेशन वाज कंप्लीट. द डे हैड अ इमोशनल वैल्यू. इट मार्क्ड द कंटिन्यूटी फ्रॉम द फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल टू द रिपब्लिक, एंड दैट्स द डे इंडिया बिकम रिपब्लिक ऑफ इंडिया, meaning we now had an elected head of a state that was the president. So that is why this date becomes really important. Now, what were the features that we included in the Constitution? What were the features that we included in the Indian Constitution? Now let's take a look at it. हमारा जो Constitution है वो बहुत ही यूनिक है. It is very unique because it is a mixture of rigidity and flexibility. क्यों कहते हैं हम that the Constitution is both rigid and flexible, both unitary and federal? हम हमेशा कहते हैं Constitution is a blend of rigidity and flexibility. It has federal features, also it has unitary features. It's called rigid because amendments need special procedure, not like ordinary laws. But it's also flexible because कुछ part of the constitution हमारा ऐसा भी है which can be changed easily by simple majority. That is why it is called, it is a blend of rigidity and flexibility. Federal इसलिए कहा गया है because हमारी जो powers है that are divided among the center and the state. That is why it is called a federal structure. But our constitution goes through a change in certain situations. When it becomes unitary, emergencies के केस में होता है ऐसा, when our constitution takes a unitary form. It's the lengthiest constitution in the world. Originally इसके अंदर 395 articles थे और 8 schedule थे, but अगर हम आज की बात करें तो it has 470 articles, 12 schedules and more than 100 amendments. But remember, its length is not its strength. Its strength lies in its soul, the preamble, and the fundamental rights that follow. हम जब भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की बात करते हैं, it is always called a borrowed structure. Because हमने जो अदर कंट्रीज़ के अच्छे फीचर्स थे that we have imbibed in our own constitution. Britain gave us the parliamentary system, US gave us the fundamental rights, Ireland से हमने DPSPs लिए हैं, Canada से हमने federal structure लिया है. So it is a borrowed constitution, ऐसा कहा जाता है, but that's not that, because we have taken the best features from the best of the countries and molded them to our situation so that it fits into our structure, So that's how Constitution of India came into life, not overnight, not copied, but carefully debated and drafted with vision. It's not just a book of law, it's a living document. From the very next lecture, we'll start focusing on the preamble, which is the spirit of the Constitution, also called the soul of the Constitution. If you found this helpful, do subscribe us to our channel, hit the bell icon and share it with anyone who has been preparing for judiciary and other exams. And if you want a detailed version of these notes, case laws and tests, mock tests, and our mentoring sessions, you can join our full course batch. You can hit the link in the description.